Hey guys, it's Brett from DoctorWhoGiftsGuide.com again, and here we are in our last video of the unboxing of the Doctor Who Titans vinyl figures. So far we've unboxed 15 of these out of 20. Last video we got our first kind of lot of duplicates. We also managed to get a rare Doctor though. So let's get straight into it. Start the last 5. It's a familiar shape, so we might be looking at another duplicate. We are another duplicate of the TARDIS. So we have started to get a few doubles now towards the second half of this box. I'm not entirely disappointed. I've said this before about the other ones. I love these figures so much that I'm not gutted that I'm getting duplicates. But there is the TARDIS. And that is Titan number 15. The time has come for box number 16. So we'll get straight into it. It's not feeling super heavy. In fact, it's quite light. Feels like quite a big head compared to a body, so I'm crossing my fingers and praying that it's a Cyberman. And my prayers are answered. Look at him. That is a very, very cool Titan figure, the Cyberman. I think that may have replaced the Silent as my new favourite. That is a brilliant mould. As you can see, the head's got a lot of detail on it. Looks exactly like they do in the show, down to the freaky eyes. Great detail on his body. The back of his, I suppose you can call it head, helmet, looks fantastic. Alright guys, I know that you've got your fingers firmly crossed for an Ood, which will get us the entire base set, but this one is feeling a little bit too heavy to be an Ood. I think by now we can all guess what this may be. If I had to hazard a guess based purely on the rarity on the side of the boxes, I would say that this may be a Strategist Dalek, one of the blue ones. And it is a Strategist Dalek. Now, I'm actually not too upset about that, purely because I managed to guess what that would be based on the rarity on the box, and I'll show you in just a few moments' time that these sets of rarities have pretty much gone to script so far. So that means that one of these 2 final boxes may be an Ood if everything goes to plan, because so far everything's going to script according to the side of the box. Hence, I was able to guess what this little guy would be. So there he is. The Strategist Dalek is our 18th out of 20 Titan. We've got 2 to go. Come on, an Ood. Cross your fingers, guys. It's time for box number 19, guys, and thankfully neither of 19 or 20 are very heavy at all, so I think we have seen the end of the Daleks, at least for this series. So thankfully this one's a light one. Like I said, we've done very well so far. I am hoping and praying, well, last time I said I was praying I got a Cyberman, so I'm praying that this may be an Ood, although something gives me the feeling we may be looking at another Doctor. Or another Cyberman. We've got another... Or, no, we don't. Well, we do. We have another Cyberman, but if you look closely, we have the 1 in 40 variant of the Cyberman, which is incredibly cool. You can see here that he's been through the wars, this guy, by the looks of him. He's got a big scar across his left eye. It looks like all of the wiring on his chest has been kind of torn out and frayed up. He looks like he's had a pretty tough time. That's incredibly cool. We've got a variant. Our second last one, we got a variant. I was hoping it would be an Ood so we could get the base set, but honestly, a box of 20, we've got a variant Doctor and now a very, very cool variant Cyberman. I'm certainly not going to complain. The Cybermen, I think, are easily my favourite in this series. You can feel free, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it, feel free in the comments to let me know what your favourites are, what you'd like to see. I love hearing from other Doctor Who fans, especially other Doctor Who fans who love these Titans as much as I do. And I've got to be honest, this is, I know I said at the very start of this video that the whole blind box kind of thing, I didn't necessarily agree with it. I'm having a lot more fun unboxing these than I thought I would, that I thought I would have. So I definitely see the appeal of it. I'm thinking it's still probably best to buy them in bulk. I think the theory is pretty much 100% confirmed now that we've got this second variant of the 1 in 40 Titans. But yeah, you can't underestimate how fun it is to unbag these one by one and kind of hold your breath to see what it is. So hopefully you've had as much fun as I have up until now. We have one Doctor Who Titan to go. We need one Ood to complete this set and have 2 rare variants. I'm not going to get my hopes up too high, but I'm very excited. So either way, this is really cool. We've got 1 to go, guys. Don't miss it. Alright guys, it has all come down to this. We have unboxed 19 of the Doctor Who Series 1 Titan vinyl figures. We've got 11 of the 12 base set. We have 2 kick-ass variants, and we have 1 single box left. We've got our fingers crossed. If we get an Ood, we have the entire base set plus 2 very, very cool variants. And it's all come down to this. It's been very exciting. Even if this isn't an Ood, it has still been a really fun experience. So either way, I'm really satisfied with the collection. I'm afraid it might be... I'm afraid we might finish off with the Doctor. But either way, it's been a great collection. We got an Ood! We got an Ood! We got an Ood. Oh, I was convinced it would be the Doctor. I was convinced this big head belonged to Matt Smith. We have got an Ood, guys. So we have the entire base set, an awesome Cyberman variant, and a Doctor variant. This has been the best value for money I have spent in, I can't even remember how long. I've never been so excited to see an Ood in my entire life. Look at his gross little face. That is awesome. I should try and compose myself for a minute and talk about this guy, because again, just like each and every single Titan we've seen so far, the detail on him seems to be incredible. His eyes are bloodshot and possessed. The tentacles on his face are incredibly gross. He's holding his little telepathic orb ball thing, dressed like he is in the show. This is one cool Ood. He's got little indents, which might be his ears, I don't know, on the side of his head. I'm trying to compose myself a little bit. That is so exciting that we got the Oud. We have the full set of 12, 2 variants. Buying a box of these things is the best and smartest thing that anyone can do. I'm so excited that I did it. It was always going to be a gamble, especially when I started to get all of those doubles and or duplicates in a row. I kind of started to feel my heart shrink, and I thought, oh my god, I've wasted this money on this bulk order of figures, but I've got absolutely everything I've wanted and more. So I can't recommend it higher enough. I need to take a breather, take a breath. I'm going to go and take a closer look at all of the figures. I'll be back in just a minute. I'll lay them all out, and then we'll come to a conclusion and talk about whether or not buying this way is the best way to do it, which I think it definitely is. I'll line up all the figures so you can have a look at them, and yeah, very, very excited. So we'll see you guys soon. I'll bring back all of the figures that you've seen me unbox, and see you shortly. Thanks for joining us. Don't go anywhere, guys, because there's still plenty of unboxing still to come. Click the video on your screen now to be taken to the next part of the series, and while you're at it, why don't you hit the subscribe button and join our YouTube channel.